doing? I am back. My name is Shea, and these are my plays. This is Shea's Plays. It's been a little while, but I'm bringing something a little bit different. Okay, I'm back. I'm bringing something different. As I mentioned before, when it comes to movies, when it comes to art, it's all subjective. Okay, even if a movie is bad, there's always something that you can gain from it. Even movies that everyone seems to hate, there's always somebody that loves it. And for that reason, I decided to start this list today with 5 bad movies. You got to see it at least once. You got to check them out at least one time because there's always something you can gain from a movie, even if it's to not watch that movie again. You got to do it at least once, right? But anyways, let me go ahead and get into it in no particular order. First movie on this list, Battlefield Earth. The turn of the millennium passion project from John Travolta about the story of Scientology. It's wildly entertaining for the last 15 minutes of it. It's filled with plot holes, straight up, moments, and a whole sequence about finding airplanes in a hangar, in 1,000 years later, and somehow the fuel is still stable enough for humans to use them to fight against this alien force. Anyways, it's Scientology, so L. Ron Hubbard knew what he was doing. Anyways, it's worth a watch. It's worth one watch. Also, you can miss large sections of it. Fall asleep, leave the room, come back, and it still won't matter. You're not going to miss out on anything. Number 2 on this list, Mars Attack. Mars Attacks. Let me make sure I get this right. Serving as the parody of the disaster movies that tackle the "we come in peace" mantra, Mars Attacks is a dollar theater classic. Yes, I saw it in the dollar theater, and that is exactly how much that you should pay to watch it. The maximum you should pay to watch it. I mean, it has a great cast. Pierce Brosnan. That's all I can think of right now. But it makes fun of itself. It makes serious of itself. It's gonna leave you with the saying, that's a movie. Quite a bit. Yeah. Anyways, considering aliens are in our future at some point, it's always fun to get a laugh out of sensationalism. Number 3, Howard the Duck. What can I say? I mean, this is a character study, a general study of what not to do with these particular characters. This movie was peak 80s, and that's really it. I mean, you had a rock scene with Leah Thompson. You had the clothes, the styles, the music. I mean, everything was peak 80s. And that was it. I mean, it was a fun 80s movie that followed no particular real plot points until you get to this stage, Act 3, that just didn't have any real depth to it. Anyways, I'm getting off tax here. It's a fun movie to watch once. Also, fun fact, when Howard the Duck bombed, this led to the eventual creation of Pixar. So, thank you. Number 4, What Dreams May Come. It kind of pangs me to put this on the list because I really actually like this movie, but from a technical standpoint, it's not really that great of a movie. It's one of Robin Williams' more serious passion projects that works on the idea of what happens in the afterlife. What would it look like? What would it feel like? How would you interact with things? What would you do? It's a very imaginative piece based off of a very imaginative book. It's a wonderful mid-90s. I mean, it's a 1998, but it still has that mid-90s sheen to it. For all of us who grew up in the 90s, watch VHS, it's got this feel to it. It looks a certain way. So, yeah, I mean, great cast. Robin Williams, Cuba Gooding Jr., okay? There's good chemistry. It's a fun kind of has a somber tone throughout the entire thing. I know it's dealing with death, but it's very somber, but it's definitely worth at least one watch. Finally, number 5 on the list, Batman and Robin. Yeah, so it's bad. It's real bad. I mean, it is the exact blueprint of what not to do with any comic book character. I mean, a bad credit card. Like, first of all, how do you apply for that? What account is it coming from? The so many questions. Suit nipples. Why would you put that there? You're creating the suits. Just okay. Anyways, it is a fun visual watch. The cast is fun. You got all of the peak 90s cast. Chris O'Donnell, Alicia Silverstone, Arnold Schwarzenegger, George Clooney. I mean, it's a fun one-time watch. Anyways, there you have it. Those are my 5 bad movies you gotta watch at least once. These aren't my favorites. I'm gonna get into some of my favorites eventually, but I just had to throw this out here. Sometimes you're having a Monday, and you just want to watch a bad movie. So, anyways, there you have it. As always, I hope you all have a great day, a great week, a great month, year, life, and as always, peace, love, and film. Now go ahead, play that music.